let's put that out of the way. We'll have a look at the replacement grille. Right, here we go. There you go. What do you think? It's like I say, it's GTR inspired. It's literally obviously got the slats going vertical instead of horizontal, and white, black on white should look really nice. But we'll give it a go. And this star, like I say, is LED, so it actually lights up. But I've got to plug that in and wire it in. But we'll check that out in a bit. Anyway, let's fit this new grille. Right. And the way you fit these, get that little bit of muck out. And the way you fit these grills, you can see these little clips here, and they're going to clip in to the corresponding clips on the grille itself, and these round bit areas here will clip down inside. So we're going to put those on first, and then hopefully it might fit. Let's line this up. And you can see what the idea is. It's literally pulling forward from inside, pulling forward so they clip in position. Oh, it's not quite in position. Oh, a little bit tight. You make it look a little bit easier on the video, but it's getting there. Tighter the better, I suppose. Yeah. How's that look, Rich?
It's nice.
Yeah. Just make sure I pulled it in tight enough. That looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, I like that. It's sort of quite glossy on the white. Right. It seems okay. Yeah, right. Now, what we've got is we've got to tap in at the back here the actual LED light, which should be fun. I'm going to feed that through first and get the grille all set up and back on, and but first I've got to make sure I've got the actual lead on. Hopefully it's here. Yeah. Right, what I've purchased these little inline splicer kits. So basically what happens is this plugs in here, and this other end I need to feed through to a power source, and the power source is going to be a earth on one of these, or maybe a bolt over here, Rich, a bolt somewhere around here, just so it earths off anywhere, basically a car bolt. Then I will splice something like the power on the main headlamp, and this simply just plugs into the splice. Very simple, effective. Well, hopefully it is. But what we're going to do first is put most of this back so we can see what the grille looks like. Yeah. Right, that's all in. Hold on, what's that bottom part then? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's all in. Right, and actually, look, we've got the sill at the top, with this rubber sill at the top that comes down on that grille.
Oh,
so that's handy. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I quite like the look of that. Yeah, let's have a look, Rich. Wow. Let's check that out. It gives it a far more sort of like aggressive look. It gives it that more sporty GTR sort of look, as opposed to the standard. I'm quite happy with it. Just got to wire up that light now. Well, let's find a place to wire it in. Apparently I can wire it into the headlamp, so it comes on. Sweating here. So it comes on just at night time when I want it to come on. Really, I don't want it daylight running. Anyway, let's check that. I'll be right back. Right, I'm not sure if you can see, but I prefer it when the actual LED starlight will come on at night with the rest of the headlamps, and that's how I'm going to wire it. You can wire it different ways, but I've seen where they wire into the grey and white lead. Sorry about the sweating, it's so hot. And that will come on when the main headlamps come on, basically, and that's ideal. I don't want daylight running LED. No need for it. And obviously make the light last a little bit longer. Anyway, God, I'm dripping. I've sprung a leak. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to wire into the headlamp assembly wire loom, and it's the grey and the white, and you might be able to see it down there. Check it out. And I'm just going to put this, there you go, a little grey and the white. And what I've got for that is those little box of splices that I showed you earlier here. And what I've seen, the colour they use is the blue. Now, on the other end, I've used one of these because that seems to be perfect for the size of the gauge of wire. So it's going to be I'm using a blue and a blue splice with the red connector, because I think that will work better. And I've already put the red connector on. So let's just splice this onto the lead and see if we can get this thing working. Right, there you go, Rich, you can hold that. Right, so to splice it, I need a pair of pliers. As if by magic, I'm just going to splice this on. Right, so I know you can't see it just yet, but I'm just going to put this splice this piece on. Right. Oh. And as if by magic, we've got our pliers, and I should be able to just push the splice together so it cuts through, hopefully not cutting off the wire itself, and making a connection. That's not working very well at the moment, is it? Or is it? I think so. I think it's done it, you know. Nice. All that's required now, we're going to tidy it up later, so I don't need to do it yet. The wiring is I need to get an earth. So we've got this lead I prepared, and we need to find an earth. That might be okay, because that's going through to the bodywork. That looks, but then again, I need to feed that through, making it nice and tidy. And there's a little, actually, there's a little hole here. I could just feed it through there. That'd be handy. So, would I put it through there or there, Rich?
Straight onto the frame, really.
Yeah, do you reckon that'd come off without damaging? I don't want to damage the paintwork.
Painted on it, maybe not touch it.
Yeah, but that will go through to the. That should go through to the frame on the other side. I'll do that one because it seems a bit.
Yeah, there's a metal bowl in the metal rig.
Yeah.
The frame, yeah.
I know it's plastic on this side, but it's going through to the framework, so it should be okay. We'll find out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right. Right. Let's just put that around the right way. So when I tidy it, so when I do that up, it's going to wind up right. Don't want it too tight. Let's break the wire. If that wire can be tied up, and this one will literally now clip onto that splice that I've just made. Fingers crossed. Spliced on. Now, oh god, sweating here. Right. Oh, look at that. Wow, it all went according to plan. Fantastic. I can't believe it. That's crazy. I was sure something was going to go wrong. It always does, doesn't it, when you're messing around.